Okay, welcome back. We are doing another TBR jar video. And as you can see, this is a little bit more full because last night I sat while watching TV with Ben and added 50 new TBR jar prompts. Now there was only about 4 left in there, so there is a crossover of 2 of those, I know that much. So 2 I could get twice, it's fine. We are going to pick a TBR for September. So we are going to be picking, I believe, 5 books for the month of September, possibly with a bonus 6th book. Now, let me tell you my plans. I will be starting a new job in September. I'm so beyond excited, but it means that I will actually be away for many weeks at a time. I believe I've got a full 10 weeks in total away training at a hotel. So I've got to fill my time with something, and that's going to be reading. So my plan is to start a TBR takedown series. I've got lots of inspiration, mainly from Katherine, who I absolutely adore here on YouTube. Also inspiration from Tiffany Layan. I think that's how you say her name. Sorry if I've mispronounced that. Anyway, this is the TBR of all of the books that I really want to read now. We of course have many unread books on my TBR. We are actually, I believe, approximately at just over 100, give or take a few. But these are the ones that I'm looking at. And so while I'm away working, I'm going to need at least 5 or 6 books to read. And the plan is for that whole 10 weeks, I'm not going to buy any books, we're just going to read. And we're going to read as many as we can. And we're going to try and only read books from my physical TBR. So I will be taking a whole suitcase full of books with me. All of these prompts I'm very excited for. A couple of them not so excited for, but that is the whole point of this TBR jar. So let's get cracking. Oh, okay. One's fallen out and I feel like that was a sign, so we're gonna go for it. A book by one of my favourite authors. Okay. We've got quite a few in here. We've got Emily Henry, Bryn Weaver, Frida McFadden. Lila Sage is slowly becoming one of my favourite authors. Who else have we got? Oh, Hannah Nicole Meyer. I love that, but I feel like we could use that for a different prompt. Katherine Center. Holly Jackson though. This is her new book, Not Quite Dead Yet, and I really want to read it. Do you know what? I'm going to go for Katherine Center. Oh gosh, this is where I stacked my books and I can't get them out. Katherine Center, Hello Stranger. Now this is one of the only Katherine Center books of this romance style of hers that I've not read. And so I feel like that would make sense. I have read The Bodyguard, Rom-Commers. There's another one I've read and I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. Where did I put the book? Oh, here it is. Okay, so TBR prompt jar pick number 1 is Hello Stranger by Katherine Center. I believe this is about somebody who struggles with face recognition. Yes, so the female main character in this book is celebrating and all of a sudden she wakes up in hospital and she's been diagnosed with a condition called face blindness, so she doesn't recognise anybody's face. She might see the face but it looks all jumbled. She falls in love and she has to navigate the face blindness, and if Katherine Center's other books are anything to go by, I'm extremely excited, so that's fantastic. I don't even know if you can see my TBR jar, my TBR cart. We'll leave it there for now, you can see it in the corner. We're going to leave this prompt out. We don't want that again. Right, so that's 1 of 5, possibly 6. Okay, I'm really nervous. Matches the current season. So we are currently still in summer, but technically, so, oh gosh, I don't know, but we are going into autumn though. So something summery / autumny? I haven't got a clue. By the way, that's what it said. Matches the current season. Now for me, this is nearly the season for like cozy thrillers. I feel like we're still summery though, do you know what I mean? We've got Murder Before Evensong. Excited about that. What did I already pick? Katherine Center. What about Till Death by Busayo Matuluko? I got a gorgeous edition, by the way. I feel like this would be really good. Okay, that's it. Oh, and I've left my sticker on it. Oh my goodness. I honestly thought I'd gone through all of my books, but I hadn't. She made that awkward, didn't she? Okay, so we've got a helper today. Second book up is Till Death by Busayo Matuluko. This is about a wedding where somebody is invited. I believe it's the cousin. The main character, it's her cousin getting married, sorry. And she discovers that the bride has actually had an anonymous tip, or like an anonymous threat, warning her to cancel the wedding. And then things just get worse from there. So that sounds quite interesting. Very excited. Has your sister stopped playing with you? Is that why you're sad? Okay, where's the jar? Here we go. TBR jar pick number 3. Okay. You pick one? Oh, I had one. Is that 1 or 2? That's 1. Okay. Based on a true story. I don't have any based on a true story. The question is, do I have any in my regular TBR? I'm turning away from you. I wonder if I have any in my regular... I don't think I do. Okay, so I just had a look and I totally didn't even realise that my camera was all skew with, so that's great. The last prompt we saw was based on a true story, was what we had. Now, I don't own a book based on a true story. I read lots and lots and lots of fiction, and I don't think any of these have ever happened in real life. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to put it back in the jar and pick another prompt. That's all we're going to do. Put it in the jar, pick another prompt, because one day I'll have a book that's based on a true story. And why shouldn't that be in the jar? So far we still only have 2 of 5 books, which is fine. Totally okay, babes. We've got it. Okay. I'm really going to look for it this time. Okay, is that 2? That's 2. No, I've got none. I don't think I can do one of these without it being ever so slightly chaotic. A thriller mystery book, for goodness sake. Okay, I have quite a few. We have, if I can get it, The Crash by Frida McFadden, not long out. We have, oh God, I've done it again. Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden, very not long out. Then we have Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. Then we have We Solve Murders by Richard Osman. That's more of cosy, to be honest. I don't know. No, that's still mystery. Then we've got The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. And technically, if we really want to go there, we've got Murder Before Evensong by Richard Coles. The Reverend Richard Coles, do apologise, sir. I really want to read another Frida McFadden book. And I think it has to be The Crash. Okay, so The Crash. Woman of 8 months pregnant desperately wants to put her crumbling life in the rearview mirror, so she hits the road, not realising she's heading straight into a blizzard. Hours later, when Tegan is stranded in rural Maine, with a dead car and a broken ankle, she's worried she's made a terrible mistake. Then a miracle occurs. She's rescued by a couple who offers her a room in their warm cabin until the snow clears. But something isn't right. Staying here may have been her most deadly mistake yet. A gut-wrenching story of motherhood, survival and twisted expectations. Does that not sound really cool? And it's a book that has very short chapters. We love a book with short chapters! Oh my goodness. Okay, that's definitely a contender. Do Not Disturb by Frida McFadden. A woman is escaping a crime she committed. She goes to a motel, gets offered a lovely room. Turns out she's entered a horror story. Will she survive, essentially? This is very short. This is only 289 pages. I think I want something a little meatier. This is 350 pages. I feel like this is more appealing to me right now. But Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I feel like I'm going to end up reading this before September. So I don't know if it's worth putting that even in here. Because it is Ali Good's book club on Fable, her book of the month. And I still haven't got to it. For August, by the way, for August. Let's take that out. I'm going to read that before the end of the month. Murder Before Evensong by the Richard Reverend Coles. The Reverend Richard Coles is basically Thursday Murder Club in a different font. My mother loved these. I've heard they're really, really good. My best friend has read a few of these and said they're really good too. I'm not in the mood for that. We'll put it there though. The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. I have only recently read my first Lucy Foley book, which was The Guest List, and I did enjoy it. However, I don't know. I mean, this font looks fantastic. Are you seeing this? You're not yet, because I haven't got my fingers in the book. Look how fantastic that font looks. Maybe I should read it. And this one's only just over 400 pages. Why does it look so much bigger? In the Shadow. As Night Falls, it's Knives Out. Ben and I absolutely love the films Knives Out. If you haven't seen them, go watch them on Netflix, they're so good. In the shadow of an ancient wood, guests gather for the opening weekend of the Manor Hotel and his sumptuous summer feast, but as the candles are lit, tensions spark, old animosities reignite. This isn't a celebration but a deadly reunion, and time someone got their just desserts. Oh, this looks really good. But I feel like I need to read a Frida McFadden, do you get me? Can I put 2 on? No, silly. I have actually already got a Till Death. That's more of a mystery, this is more of a thriller. Oh, do you know what? It's weird because for the first time in my life I want to put a bigger book down than a smaller book. Just doing it. Don't come for me, just done it. Can you see? You can see. Right, that's 3 out of 5. Let's go again. This is going well. Let's put these back. Okay. So we have a romance and 2 mystery/thrillers. I feel like we've got to have something different soon, do you know? Right, what does this say? A book with a title that is 2 words or less. We have some wonderful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have Spiral. That is less than 2 words. This is by Balcabra and it is the sequel to the book Collide. We also have Funny Story by Emily Henry. Funny Story. Still haven't read it yet, silly me. We also have Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Okay, we've got The Crash, but I'm not going to put that on there because we've already got mystery thrillers. So okay, we've got 3 really sweet romances. We've got a sports romance, we've got a sciencey sports romance, and we've got an Emily Henry romance. And I feel like, I mean, this is the funniest thing. You guys have seen this when I bought this accidentally on purpose before it was published from W.H. Smith's back in February, and I was going to read it for Valentine's Day, or like cute romance books. It's August and I've still not read it. Anyway, Spiral, you will have seen in a vlog, I believe, from last year. I read Collide and I really, really enjoyed it. And it's cute. This is 350 pages. And then we've got Emily Henry. Who doesn't love an Emily Henry book? I know I do. And that is 380, nearly 400 pages. So what have we got? 400 pages, 340, and too many to count. So I don't think we're going to go with Deep End. I'll get to it at some point, I promise. It is between Spiral and Funny Story. Be mad if I didn't pick Funny Story, wouldn't it? But I really want to pick Spiral. I got a stitch. No, I do want to pick Funny Story. Funny Story is our 5th and final book for the prompt, a book with the title 2 words or less. So that's going there too. Wonderful. We have 1 more book, and depending on what that last book is, title, size, genre, we might pick a 6th, and I might just do it anyway, just for the giggles of it. Who knows? Okay. 5th and potentially final prompt. What have we got? I'm scared. Love this. The odds were forever in my favour. We have a book with a bakery or restaurant in it. Well, there's only really one option here, isn't there? Oh wait, that's a cafe. I got so excited. Okay, we can fix this. Let's have a look on the Kindle and let's do it together. So let's have a look at my unread. Mixed Signals by B.K. Morrison. I feel like that's got that in it. Honestly, oh no. Hang on a second. Oh, I have read that. Oh no, have I not got anything? It's not looking good, girly pops. We might have to bend the rules ever so slightly and go for the Baby Dragon Cafe. Because I know there's a... Oh, God. Because I know there's a... Oh, God. I swear I just get more and more chaotic as these go on. There is a second book coming out very soon, which is The Baby Dragon Bakery. Is that too much of a stretch? That's not a stretch. No, I want to read it. I told you I was going to mood read, and we're going to mood read. Deal with it. I mean, I have quite a significant amount of books left, and I really feel like it's my duty to read a Cassandra Clare book too. But they're just so big, I don't have the energy. Look at this. This is the next one in my order that I have to read. Lady Midnight. Are you joking me? You saw me get in the slump with Iron Flame. 660 something pages. Come off it. I'm already actually still currently in a slump with Stephen King. It is nearly a month since I've been on holiday. Actually, it's already a month since I've come back off holiday. It's a month and a week since I went on holiday, and I bought this in the airport on the way. And I am about 53% of the way through. So that's going great. It is a good book. I'm just struggling. Should we pick a sixth book? Because so far we've got The Baby Dragon Bakery. Oh my God, it gets worse. We've got The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. We've got Hello Stranger by Katherine Centre, a good old classic. We've got Till Death by Busayo Matuluko. The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. And we've got a funny story by Emily Henry. I think we've got quite a good selection here. We've got 2 flat romances, we've got 2 mystery thrillers / cozy mysteries, and we've got 1 magical realism / fantasy. Let's go for another one. Can't help myself. We're gonna do it. This better be good. A book written by an author with your initials. My initials are JS. I'm gonna be here all day. I think I might put that back because this is my TBR jar pick video and I'll do whatever I like. JS, you gotta be joking me. Oh! There's me bragging about how hard this would be. And one of my newest buys is by an author called Jo Segura. JS, done. That's really nice actually, because then at least I get to read something I've bought recently. So this is Temple of Swoon by Jo Segura, also left the sticker on. This is very much like an Indiana Jones inspired book. I know she's also written another one called Raiders of the Lost Heart, which I think is really cool. And Ali Hazelwood has said something about it. The ultimate enemies to loved adventure rom-com. I'm just gonna shut up because my space is getting really bad. I'm not doing well, everybody. Right, this is Temple of Swoon by Jo Segura. Let's read the back. It says, her mission, find the lost city of the moon in the Amazon rainforest. His mission, protect the holy temple and his heart. Basically, they end up working together to go and find the city of the lost moon. The lost city of the moon. And he basically pretends to help her, but is actually leading her away from the holy temple because he's trying to protect it, she's trying to find it, and then they fall in love. Now, funnily enough, that is all on the blurb. I didn't just spoil the entire book, I've never read it before, it is all here. So it'll be interesting to see what new things I find out about this book. That's the only qualm I have with this, but I think we've got an incredibly smashing set of TBR books for September. Now, there may potentially be more. because we know how slow I read, but we have 6 quite bite-sized books, I'd say. I'd say so, wouldn't you? So, Temple of Swoon by Jo Segura. Funny Story by Emily Henry. The Midnight Feast by Lucy Foley. Till Death by Busayo Matuluko. Get there in the end. Hello Strangers by Katherine and The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi. All of these books you will see me read in TBR takedown videos starting sometime in September. The plan for those videos is to do 1 a week, potentially 2 depending on how busy I am, because I will be training for my new job. And we're just gonna read. I will be in a hotel, so the whole point of it is literally just for me to get through the books. I will do whatever I can to make it interesting, but it is just you sitting with me while I read these books. Maybe we can read them together if you fancy, but this is the plan. This is for the first 4 weeks, the first 4 videos. We'll see how it goes. Maybe in 3. Maybe we could do two books a video, and maybe I can pick some more books at the weekend when I come home. That sounds like quite a good idea, actually. All of these other books will be read over the 10 weeks, hopefully. Now, we know I have all of these books on my TBR. My point of this is that after I've been in quite a few slumps this year, I just want to mood read. And the only reason I picked them through my TBR jar is because all of these I'm in the mood for. I just don't know which one to pick. So my TBR jar can help me with that. Thank you so much for watching. I will link the Safari page down below that I found all of my TBR jar prompts on. So if you want to create your own TBR jar, you can. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have anything you want to tell me about these books, put it in the comments. If you have any other books you want to recommend me for this TBR Takedown challenge, my Goodreads is in the link below. So you can always find my TBR list there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful week, and I shall see you next week. Also, forgot to say that I think I'm going to try and start some reading sprints soon. So if you watched this far, and I hope you have, please comment down below what day, for how long you would prefer these reading sprints to be. I want to know what you guys want to do, and I'll try and fit it in with my schedule. So, see you then.